Top 10 African countries people are leaving the fastest in 2025. Africa is changing fast. Every year, thousands of people make the hard decision to leave their home countries, searching for stability, opportunities, and a better life somewhere else. Some leave because of poverty, others because of insecurity or lack of hope for the future. But in 2025, the pace at which people are leaving some African countries has reached a record high. The reasons are deep, emotional, and in many cases, heartbreaking. Today we'll look at the top 10 African countries people are leaving the fastest in 2025 and why so many have decided that home is no longer enough. Number 10 is Ghana. Once celebrated as one of West Africa's most stable nations, Ghana is now facing a wave of migration. Rising cost of living, high unemployment, and currency depreciation have left many struggling to make ends meet. The Ghanaian cedi has lost much of its value in recent years, making imported goods expensive and life harder for everyday citizens. Many young Ghanaians now dream of greener pastures in Europe, Canada, and the United States. Even skilled workers who once had good jobs are leaving, tired of economic uncertainty and high inflation. What was once the gateway to Africa has now become a country people are desperately trying to leave. Number 9 is Ethiopia. After years of political instability and conflict, many Ethiopians feel trapped between hope and despair. The scars of war still linger, and recovery has been slow. Food insecurity, lack of job opportunities, and ethnic tensions have pushed thousands to migrate. Many risk their lives crossing dangerous borders towards Sudan, the Middle East, or even further to Europe. Families are being separated, but the drive for survival is stronger than fear. For a growing number of Ethiopians, migration is no longer a dream, it's a necessity. Number 8 is Nigeria. Africa's most populous nation continues to face a massive wave of emigration. In 2025, the Japa movement, slang for leaving the country, is stronger than ever. Inflation has risen sharply, power supply remains unreliable, and unemployment, especially among the youth, is at alarming levels. Many Nigerians feel that hard work doesn't pay off anymore, that opportunities are reserved for the few. People are leaving in search of safety, education, and hope. From students to entrepreneurs, families to single individuals, the desire to leave has united millions in one goal: escape. Nigeria's brain drain has reached record highs, and it's reshaping the nation's future. At number 7 is Sudan. Years of conflict, political instability, and economic collapse have turned Sudan into one of the hardest places to live in Africa. Ongoing violence and lack of essential services have forced millions to flee to neighboring countries like Chad, Egypt, and South Sudan. The humanitarian crisis is worsening, and with limited international aid, ordinary Sudanese citizens are losing hope. Many are leaving everything behind, their homes, businesses, and even families, just to find peace and safety. The exodus from Sudan in 2025 is one of the most heartbreaking in recent African history. Number 6 is Zimbabwe. For decades, Zimbabwe has struggled with inflation, corruption, and economic mismanagement. The currency crisis continues to make daily life a challenge. In 2025, the situation has not improved much. Many citizens survive through informal jobs, but even that has become harder. Skilled workers, teachers, nurses, engineers are leaving in large numbers, seeking stability in South Africa, the UK, and Australia. The dream of rebuilding Zimbabwe still lives on in the hearts of many, but the harsh reality keeps pushing people out faster than ever. Number 5 is South Sudan. Africa's youngest nation has faced constant challenges since its independence. Civil war, poverty, and lack of basic infrastructure have made survival difficult for millions. Many South Sudanese are leaving refugee camps, walking long distances, or crossing dangerous rivers in search of safety. In 2025, the mass migration continues as insecurity grows and livelihoods collapse. Even with international peace efforts, the dream of stability still feels far away. For many, leaving is the only way to stay alive. At number 4, we have Cameroon. Once known for its cultural diversity and natural beauty, Cameroon is now a country divided by conflict. The crisis in the Anglophone regions has forced thousands to flee. Political unrest, unemployment, and insecurity have driven a steady stream of people out of the country. Many Cameroonians risk dangerous routes through the Sahara Desert or across the Mediterranean, hoping for a better life in Europe. Behind every departure is a story of fear, frustration, and loss. For many, the country they love has become a place they can no longer survive in. Number 3 is the Democratic Republic of the Congo. Rich in minerals but poor in stability, the DRC continues to face endless cycles of conflict and poverty. In 2025, violence in the eastern regions remains a major problem. Many families are forced to flee from rebels, armed groups, and hunger. The government struggles to maintain control, and basic infrastructure is nearly non-existent in some areas. Millions of Congolese people are now refugees or internally displaced. Despite the country's vast natural wealth, its people are still leaving faster than ever, searching for peace and dignity elsewhere. Coming in at number 2 is Eritrea. The small East African nation has one of the highest emigration rates in the world. Strict government control, limited freedoms, and indefinite military service have caused a silent but steady exodus. Many Eritreans take dangerous journeys through the desert and sea, risking everything to reach Europe or the Middle East. The government's isolationist policies have left the population feeling trapped with little hope for change. In 2025, the situation remains bleak, and migration is often seen as the only escape from a system that offers no future. And finally, at number 1, the African country people are leaving the fastest in 2025 is Somalia. Decades of conflict, terrorism, and political instability have made Somalia one of the toughest places to live in the world. Millions of Somalis are displaced internally or have fled abroad, forming one of the largest refugee populations in the world. Drought, hunger, and insecurity continued to destroy lives and livelihoods. For many Somali families, leaving is not a choice, it's survival. Even those who stay live in constant uncertainty, never knowing what tomorrow will bring. Somalia's struggle is one of resilience and pain, where the human spirit continues to fight against all odds. Migration from Africa tells a powerful story, not just of escape, but of resilience. Every person who leaves carries a piece of their homeland in their heart. They leave behind families, cultures, and memories, all in the hope of finding peace and opportunity. But the question remains, when will Africa be a place where its people can stay and thrive instead of run and survive? Thank you for watching today's video on Top 10 Africa. If you found this video informative, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more insightful stories about the continent. Your support helps us continue telling the real stories of Africa, the challenges, the progress, and the hope for a better tomorrow.